Shalom. Shalom. What a beautiful, beautiful day it is. Oh my God. At evening will be when I begin to observe the tabernacles. So I have to get a show or move, or I got to get this show on the road. I need to get in here. I'm about to make me some lamb burgers and some homemade fries and get to my campsite. So I just made it in from a delightful opera. It was amazing. Let me see what the name of it is. And what makes me so disappointed, I didn't even pick up a program because I like to get the programs from the operas or the symphonies and things that I attend for memory's sake, but I forgot. It was so crowded, y'all. And oh my God, it was Edomites from wall to wall. And they stink. They stink. Like they smell like not just dog, they smell like mildew and like they stink. But thankfully, I was balcony seated, so I wasn't sitting by too many. But it was one that had their child up there with their little nasty feet on the back of the chairs. But it was like five chairs in between me and another set of Edomites. So I wasn't that close, but they stink. Like when you pass them, anyhow, they stink. But the symphony that I attended was called La Cenerentola by Giancino Rossini. They came all the way from, I think it's France or Paris, wherever they speak French. And so they came out here. And so I went to go see it. It started at, I think, 2 and it ended at 5. It was beautiful. So it was Cinderella. It was Cinderella. And Cinderella was an Israelite. She was so pretty. She was so pretty, y'all. And like she did her thing. She did her thing. The only thing that was a little bit that I would say suck is that like typically when I am at symphonies, even though you're not supposed to like record and things like that, I do sometimes try to record just for memory's sake and then pictures and things like that. But where I was seated and then all the people that were in there, I couldn't, unfortunately. But it was beautiful. I literally just walked in. So I'm about to, well, not just walked in, probably like 10 minutes ago at the most. But I'm about to get these potatoes cut so I can make me some fries, and then hopefully my lamb that's in the refrigerator took some time to thaw out, and I'm gonna get set up for. I gotta get myself set up at my campsite. So yeah, I got a lot to do, but oh my God, y'all. Oh, for any newcomers that are new to this faith and that don't know where to find these feast days, these holy days that we observe, I want to share Leviticus chapter 23 with you. In totality, chapter 23 in the book of Leviticus is going to go into detail about the feast days that we keep, but I'm going to read over chapter 23 and I'm going to begin in verse 33. So, chapter 23 of Leviticus, verse 33, and I'll read through till I get to the end of, yeah, let me see. Yeah, pretty much to the end. So, 42. So, 33 to 42. Okay, so Leviticus chapter 20. Okay, hold on. That was a blooper. So, it's I use like a lot of stuff with bookmarks, papers, and things like that. So, I'll keep my space. But, anyhow, Leviticus chapter 23 will begin in verse 33. It says, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month, the Feast of Tabernacles, 7 days unto the Lord. On the first day, in holy convocation, ye shall do no servile work. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day ye shall be in holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It a solemn assembly. Ye shall do no servile work. These the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, and a meat offering, a sacrifice, and a drink offering, everything upon his day. Beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings which ye give unto the Lord. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day a Sabbath, and on the 8th day a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year, a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I, the Lord your God. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feasts of the Lord. So again, we know that on the 15th day of the 7th Hebrew month, we are supposed to begin at even. At even. So it would be the 14th day at even. But just so that we understand scripturally, the 15th day, right? We know that a new day is constituted at the evening, or when evening comes. So on the 15th day of the 7th Hebrew month, we are supposed to observe the Feast of Tabernacles, aka the Feast of Booths. For 7 days, we are supposed to dwell in tents or TPs, whatever. But it's supposed to be you remaining in that booth or that tent for 7 days. The first day there should be no work done within. It's a Sabbath day. It's a holy day unto the Lord, a holy convocation. So no servile work is done up in that day. So at evening is when I will begin my Feast of Tabernacles, and I will be observing this beautiful feast for 7 days, as the scripture says. Um, and for those of us that may not be able, I want to hold my Bible. I don't know why. I just want to hold my baby. For those of us that may not be able to get out into a campsite or wilderness, or if we have single women, if we have single men, if this is your first time being in the wilderness or being walking into the faith and understanding of these scriptures and the belief in what the law and what the word is saying. If it's your first time and you can't get to a campsite, don't overwhelm yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't throw yourself into the wall over things you can't control. Get yourself in your home. Make you a makeshift tent of some sort. Just dwell in a booth for 7 days. The Lord knows your heart. He knows when you're sincere and He knows when you're not being sincere. But make sure that we are keeping this law to the best of our ability. And where grace abounded, Yahushua is going to come through for us. So I love you all. Y'all take great care of yourselves. Enjoy your Feast of Booths. I need to hurry up and get some cooking going on so I can get to my campsite and get this show on the road. Shalom! Shalom!